Ryan Breton joins us now with a first look at the forecast. Man, we are in just a beautiful stretch.
Amazing weekend. Still beautiful out there now. But we do have a little problem coming tomorrow. It's going to get hotter and more humid.
Oof.
And I'm pretty concerned about some severe storms tomorrow evening and tomorrow night in parts of the state. So we'll talk about that in just a second. Let's get you caught up to speed with what's going on out there. Take a look at the weather map. We have one area of high pressure just to our south right now, and it's pretty pleasant. It's a little sticky outside, but we're not really into the true heat and humidity yet. That's sitting back here across the Great Lakes, but it begins to come our way tonight. And once we get into that, there's going to be a pretty vigorous front to our north that approaches tomorrow evening and tomorrow night. So most of us have a hazy, hot, humid day tomorrow, but kind of unusual timing here in that this front approaches at night, but there likely is enough energy in the atmosphere to keep these storms going after sunset, and they may pack quite a punch tomorrow night before we turn less humid coming up on Wednesday. That's the overview. We'll give you a little closer look. Right now, pretty nice out there. 79 in Portland, 74 in Rockland. We're at 81 in Bangor. If you're near the coastline, this southerly wind, a sea breeze of sorts, will be picking up through the afternoon, and that's starting to usher in some muggier air. Dew points up in the lower 60s, so you're probably feeling it's a little bit more humid out there. Overall, today is quiet. There is a chance we pop up a shower to the north through the afternoon and this evening, but central and southern Maine remains dry. Tonight, not as comfortable as last night. It was pretty nice last night to just leave the windows open and air things out. But tomorrow morning, we're starting in the 60s, and it is going to be a muggier start to the day with temperatures that make a run into the 90s in most places with hazy sunshine, higher humidity, not as high as the last time we were this hot, but it'll be pretty muggy tomorrow. And there's a chance for an afternoon shower or thunderstorm, mainly in northern Maine, but it's more likely to be tomorrow evening and tomorrow night that we have clusters of storms that come south out of Canada with a higher risk for severe weather. 90s on the table tomorrow, some middle 90s, especially in southern and western Maine, 80s across the north. This is the severe weather risk for tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night. And traditionally when we show this, we're either in a level 1 or a level 2. It's pretty rare we end up in a level 3 out of 5 in parts of the state. So in this area here, coming out of Quebec into the mountains and far north, severe storms are likely later tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow night. And then those storms should be weakening as they go south, but they probably will still pack quite a bit of punch. My biggest concern out of any severe storms later tomorrow will be damaging wind gusts. Power outages, some tree damage possible, especially in those stronger storms up north. And there's also a risk for some hail or even a tornado somewhere within the region late tomorrow and tomorrow night. So we'll show you the timeline here. We'll pick it back up at 4 o'clock. Again, watch these clusters of storms coming out of Quebec. They'll be moving fast. So in this case, flash flooding actually really isn't much of a concern, but powerful thunderstorms may be coming through from northwest to southeast during the first half of tomorrow night. This is even midnight, and there may still be some storms out there at that point. And then we get the front through, we drop the humidity on Wednesday, and it's going to be more comfortable. So I would say that if you have any friends who are camping, hiking up in the mountains, they've got to take this risk for severe storms seriously. The storms that come through tomorrow evening and tomorrow night may pack a punch. Seas today, 2 to 3 feet, with that southerly wind increasing out on the water. So it's much hotter tomorrow, and an interesting thing about the timing of these storms, Amanda, a lot of them may be overnight, so kind of after sunset, which presents a challenge too. Humidity drops on Wednesday, and then it is more comfortable for the rest of the week, and the weekend kind of coolish compared to what we've had this coming weekend. Lows in the 50s, highs in the upper 70s.
Okay, changes are coming.
Yeah, stay tuned on updates for tomorrow night. So,
all right,
for sure.
Thank you, Ryan.
Yep.